How to fill and use a burette. Place a retort stand on the bench top and attach the burette using a clamp. Place a short-stemmed funnel in the top of the burette. You might also like to place a piece of white paper or a white tile under the burette so it is easy for you to observe a colour change. First, rinse the burette with the solution to be measured to avoid contamination. Place a waste beaker under the burette and ensure the tap is in the closed position. Pour a small volume of solution into the burette through the funnel, holding the funnel up slightly so it is not resting on the lip of the burette. Remove the funnel and open the tap to allow all the solution to flow through. To fill the burette, ensure the tap is in the closed position and pour the solution as before. Once the burette is full, remove the funnel and allow a small amount of liquid to run through the tap into the waste beaker to eliminate any air bubbles. Record the position of the bottom of the meniscus using the markers that are etched onto the burette. This is your initial volume. This does not have to be 0.
To perform a titration, place a conical flask with a volume of solution to be titrated against, called an aliquot, with a few drops of added appropriate indicator under the burette.
Carefully turn the tap to the on position to allow the solution in the burette, called the titrant, to stream out slowly into the flask, swirling the flask at all times. Usually, one of these solutions is of known concentration, while the other is of unknown concentration. When you start to observe a colour change, turn off the burette. This is a signal you are approaching your end point. Swirl the flask, and if the colour dissipates, allow the solution in the burette to flow dropwise into the flask, as it is very easy to pass the end point if the solution flows too quickly, maintaining swirling. A permanent colour change will signal that you have reached the end point. Record the position on your burette where the bottom of the meniscus of the solution has stopped. This is called your final volume. The initial volume minus the final volume gives you the volume of solution that has flowed out of the burette, called the titer.